Alright, so we're live. This is Catman going live on PS4 on GTA. So we're gonna do Cayo. We're gonna do a round of Cayo. I'm gonna see if I can get this person to join me, which is me, evidently. So yeah, you could do Cayo Perico by yourself. Get another PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. I mean, if you have two PlayStation 5s, you're doing pretty good for yourself. But I did pick up the PlayStation 4 for cheap, but I'm not trying to brag in any means. So it's good to have a PS4 or a second PS4. Setting up the accounts and everything, I guess that's a different situation, but I don't know, I'm not that tech savvy sometimes, and so I don't always know what I'm doing sometimes. I don't know, I'm just playing. Anyway, let's see, let's get this started. So we got the Panther statue. Hopefully we don't lose it. Alright, so just so you know, there's two of us. Let's see, just to make sure. Okay, never mind. I was thinking about changing the outfit, but I didn't need to. Just a quick FYI, if you're wearing thermal specs, so like thermal goggles, do not wear those while you're doing a Cayo, because many people have come across the game glitching. People were not able to even get into the drainage tunnel, or the yellow dot would be there and then would disappear, and then you'd get into the Cayo, do your mission, and then find out that you can't leave because the secondary target is on the outside of the compound somehow. So at that point you're let's just say it's not good. So I'm gonna walk you through the setup. So for those who are new to playing Cayo Perico, the setups, you really only need to do like about 6 things. You just, for one, gather intel. 2, you want to get your approach vehicle. Your second, or that's your second thing. Third thing you need to get is the well, it depends on if you got the safe code or the glass cutter, plasma cutter. Then you need to get the fingerprint cloner. Then you need to get the cutting torch, after which you need to get your weapons loadout. The best weapons loadout is definitely the aggressor, but that's just me. I prefer the aggressor because now that's the shotgun with the machine pistol, I think it is. Well, it's actually based on a Tech 9, but on that note, I'm sure people would know what I'm talking about. See, this is the weapon, so yeah, the aggressor loadout. So when it comes down to suppressors, you don't have to buy those. All you got to do, once you get everything set up, only the 6 things you need to get set up, you start the Cayo, then essentially you just come to this point and you're gonna press X 2 times. And you have that done. You don't have to worry about anything else. So since I'm running this for my other character, I'm gonna do this. So that person's gonna press ready, and then I'm going to, oops. Sometimes I get a little distracted with 2 controllers. I forget which one I'm using. So with this I get to about 32, and double tap the X button for both controllers. Well, I'm only pressing X once. Now at this point, I don't really touch the controller at all until I'm fully loaded into the Cayo, or into the water where I'm seeing my character and we're about to swim. So at this point, all it really is 2 controllers on each knee and tapping X. So as soon as I load in, I'm going to start tapping that X button. And at this point, now it's all just a matter of getting to the yellow circle.
I will also access compound CCTV to see you when you are there. Knock knock, Mr. Rubio. Guess who is back again?
The creative part is still ahead. Don't need my controllers falling on the floor. Ew. No, I was playing. But yeah, this Cayo Perico is really fun. A bit interesting. It's a bit different from Bogdan, but you definitely have
Alright, see you in maintenance room.
very little to worry about when it comes down to the guards in here. I mean, you really just, I'll show you which guards you just really need to take out. At this point, make sure we get all these bars that are lit up green, cut through. So I sometimes see people doing this method, and that's fine, but I mean, if you know how to just go through it like this, take your time with it a little bit, but try not to take too much time, because you want to get the elite challenge, and that's
perfect. As we say in Navy,
you have to complete this within less than 15 minutes.
Option. Now, enjoy your little swim, yes?
Alright. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I like to do this in first person for the most part. That's just how I roll. I mean, it don't matter. I mean, you could do it in third person or first person. Whatever's your preference. So, sometimes I'll go up there, but usually I'm gonna wait to let that character do that.
From the lack of terrified screams,
I
will assume you made it through the uncharted tunnel and into the den of strung-out militiamen. Good.
Pick up these 2
Things are
guys.
going according to plan. Now, let's see what he has for us in the vault this time.
See how I timed that? As soon as he ducked, I just raised up my...
In this area, Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards, they know their soldiers, and they will know you are not one of them, no matter what uniform you are wearing.
And you could shoot him 4 or 5 times in the lower abdomen or lower section of his body. He dies really quick at that point. You don't have to hit him in the face or anything. You just go up there and shoot him in the butt. Who cares, right? So now at this point, my secondary character is gonna go up them stairs and knock out the guard, and then stand and see. Okay, wait, there ain't no gold in that room, so I don't have to worry about going into that room. I'm gonna go over here. And he drops the keys. And just so everything's kosher, and I don't have to worry about that. I just shoot that camera out. Everything's honky-dory. Over here, smack him in the back of the head. He's a little bit too much in the center in that courtyard out there, so I'm just gonna wait for him to turn this direction, and while he does that, I'm just gonna wait for him to turn, and I'll approach him until he gets to about the center of this courtyard area, like right about here is good. There's a guard that's going to spawn right behind this Fiat, that white car there. I'll show you something I do. I'll show you something I do to keep that guard from spawning in. It could be a bit annoying. This guard, sometimes he comes down these steps, but sometimes he just stays stuck right here, and that's good. So we can just walk up on him. Take that key card. Always good to open this up. Gets you a little bit extra cash. I mean, why not, right? Definitely, why not? I don't mind. Some people don't even get that, I guess, but yeah, again, it's preference. So the first pile of gold. Now, when it comes to doing Cayo, Perico, it's best to get only the gold.
You will need 2 key cards for this door.
Uh-oh, you're right, I need 2 key cards, so I guess we're gonna have to cut off a little bit of time here. For some reason that other guard did not drop the key card. Usually they drop the key card where I first shot those 2 guards. Sometimes he drops the key card. Sometimes this guy, he drops the key card. Sometimes those 2 dudes, they'll drop it. Last other guy I think will drop it, but I'm not entirely sure. Sometimes
it is an attractive alternative to being captured alive.
Shoot this, so I can just run through all this. Split, no problem. This guard's gonna come right through here. He's gonna hop over this railing. No? Okay. Ah, well, wouldn't you know? He dropped it. Sweet. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. And that's really it. That's all the guards you really need to take out. I mean, sometimes it just depends on who's got the gate key and who's got the key cards. So.
You must use them simultaneously.
Now, since I really do usually go in here, I'm just going to go in here first. So, there's not 2 piles in here. I don't really need my gun out anymore.
Strip that there is a keypad in the office. Worth investigating.
So yeah, the best thing to grab in this Cayo is gold. If you only have 2 piles, grab what you can. If you're gonna grab a painting first, definitely grab that. If anything, if there's not 2 of the paintings, then you gotta grab 1. Best to grab 3 piles of gold, or if hopefully you have 3 piles of gold upon doing your Cayo Perico setups for gathering intel. We're gonna open up this gate. Now, I'm gonna go back over here with the second account, grab that gold. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna siphon through these. This can be hard for some people, but it's really simple. It's just lining them up, matching them up with the picture next to it. Let's see, get the other character over here. And it's just really eyeballing everything to see what all is needing to be switched, and that's about it. Pretty quick and easy. And since this is on hard difficulty, this particular panel only has 2 of those. The elevator upstairs has, I think, 3 or 4, depending on the difficulty. So normal difficulty would have given me only 1 of those. So while she's in there collecting that, I'm just gonna strafe over to here, open this. Alright, so as I'm moving my second account here, my second account's gonna go upstairs. She's gonna go over to the double doors. The doors that you leave out of this Cayo Perico compound. She's gonna stand over by the doors. That'll keep the guard from spawning behind that white car like I mentioned previously. Some people have their own method to cutting the glass, but I just do whatever is convenient, I guess. Just do whatever you can do. Just try not to get it too hot. Don't burn through the glass, obviously. There you go.
So, a statue of a panther made from gemstones. I will predict now. When you come to sell this, my mother-in-law will be first in the line.
See this part right here, you can just run up to it, climb up. You don't have to go all the way around to go up the stairs. It just cuts time, I guess, but... And we're out of here. So you notice that the guard wasn't standing over there, so... That guard doesn't spawn in if somebody's character is standing right there by those double doors. So all the guards that you see me knock out, those are the only guards you really need to take out. If you even want to take them out, you could do it stealth and even more stealthier and
Good work! The compound is behind us, and they still have no idea what's hit them. We are almost home. Just get out of there.
But I think that takes a little bit more time to reach out there.
The sub is not where you left it. New coordinates should be on your GPS now.
Anyway, I just grab up this Jeep. Drive this direction. Some people have different ways or different methods of getting off the island. I pretty much I take this route and try to go around that corner as best I can. I find this spot right here and just simply drop off right here and go into the water.
The water is full of attack boats. You will need to be careful.
Sometimes that rock pushes me up into the surface, but then I gotta swim this direction. Okay, so when you swim this direction, you have these 3 water mines that kind of form a triangle right here. Or if you count that one back there, it forms a Y shape. But what you're looking for are these whalebones. These whalebones, this is a spot that I swim to get off of the island very fast. Some people say that there's another spot that you can get off a lot quicker, but I think it's the same. I don't know. I didn't really test it out. You gotta do with what you know, pretty much, and do what's best for you, essentially, in this Cayo Perico heist. But for me, I'm gonna do my thing, because it's whatever's best for me. So.
The whole crew across the line. Very good.
Anyway, I'm gonna cut this broadcast, and that'll be the end of this Cayo Perico. But just a forewarning, if you're closing app, do it as soon as you get that envelope in your hand.